Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Do you have a black t-shirt?
I do. It's
So
black
do I.
and stripes. Yeah, yeah.
Mine,
Dumb move because I'm sweating. I'm sweating my balls off right
uh,
now.
mine is an animal place one.
Oh,
It's
well,
a rescue thing. But it's funny that we both have on black t-shirts. Anyway, hi. We're
hi.
Gabi. We are Gabi with girlfriends because we're each other's girlfriend. So I'm Gloria Butler. And that's Gabi Hughes. And is your name Gabi or is it Gabrielle?
It's Gabrielle.
That's what I thought. I couldn't remember, but I thought that.
Yeah, it's Gabrielle, but everyone calls me Gabi. Some people call me Gab, which I don't think sounds very good, but I let them do it anyway.
Yeah, it's like people that call me Glow, but I don't mind it. I think I've kind of had that nickname forever, so I don't really care.
Yeah,
I
I
like the
think
name Gabrielle.
Glenn sometimes calls you Glow to me. I
Yeah.
don't know.
No,
Yeah,
I think people going back from those days do, whatever
yeah.
those days mean. So how have you been? Everything good?
Everything is good. I've
Is he well
sequestered
now?
myself. Yes, and I've sequestered myself in his studio today to talk to you so that you don't have to hear the dogs barking, and he's watching football, so the volume is really loud.
Oh,
You
of
know,
course it is. Of course it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Because you have to really be able to hear them score those goals.
Right. And
Um,
sometimes, even though you have the closed captioning on, you still need it to be really loud.
Yeah, my husband's the same. I don't really get it, but he's the same. Um, but I wonder why he's swimming. He's not watching football.
Oh,
Is yours
oh,
live or is
well,
it recorded?
I don't know because he literally says, I've got 6 games today. And he got up at 6 and it's been steady on. So,
Oh, fun. Oh, that's nice for you. You can kind of
yeah,
use
I
your day
love it.
off. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's really cool. Um, so I'm glad he's better and I'm yeah, that's good. That's nice. I'm just waffling. Okay, so today, should we talk about our bucket lists?
oh, yes. I love a good bucket with a
Uh,
list in it.
where does that come from, do you think? Do you know?
I don't know. And I used to. Because I remember the first time I ever heard it, I looked it up. Like, what does this really mean? I guess somebody decided they would call it that, like they had a bucket and they wanted to, I don't know, put everything in there that they wanted to do, and then they could empty their bucket along the way. But I don't know
Oh
who to
yeah, how
actually,
that makes sense.
right. I don't know who to actually give the credit to for
Yeah,
coming up with the term.
well, I can pretend I did.
Yeah, we can take credit for it today.
Um,
G&G made up the term bucket list many years ago.
there's a book that I remember buying Terry a few years ago, and it had the explanation for a million of those kind of things, like where did this come from, and what year it originated or whatever. And I should read that book because
Yeah,
I
I
never
should I should
did.
get that book from you.
Um, so, okay, how many things do you have in yours?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I haven't counted them, but I always have like a running list in my head, and I decided to write them down. And when I was writing them down, I realized none of mine have anything to do with learning anything, becoming a better person, taking a class, or going to school or something like that. Like everything is about enjoying myself or a trip
But
or
that's what I
doing
thought
something like
everybody's
that.
was. Who do
Yeah,
you
I mean,
know
but
that actually puts in
oh, I
there?
think I know someone who has a bucket list item like, they're going to learn Italian or something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never going to learn anything new. I'm just going to have experiences.
Way too old to start learning new things.
Yeah, I'm way too old to take a class.
Yeah.
So, the other thing is, so some of my bucket list items are travel, and then some of them are seeing things that I want to see, like people. Like, for example, going to see Barbara Streisand or Lionel Richie or somebody that I want to see. Because in my bucket list, I've seen some
Did you
people
just
that
make that up, or do you want to see Lionel Richie?
No, I really do want to see Lionel Richie.
Just checking.
So yeah, no, I really do. And like, I wanted to see some people in my life, and I got to see them. Like, I saw Glenn Campbell, before he passed away years ago. And I saw William Shatner's one-man show. And I've seen Linda Carter twice, because who wouldn't want to see Wonder Woman? I want to see.
But you saw her doing what, in the grocery store?
Singing. No, singing. I went to her show. She sings. And so I want to see people like from my youth or whatever, like their music or something.
Like Abraham Lincoln, was that in your youth?
No, I saw Abraham Lincoln's jacket last month at the Metropolitan Museum in New York.
Oh, you did?
I saw his jacket and George Washington's coat.
Oh, it's funny that I said that then.
Yeah, they had this American fashion exhibit that went all the way from literally George Washington up until now. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, I want to see certain people. But the other thing I learned about myself thinking about this bucket list is it kind of has to be easy for me. In other words, like I really wanted to see Lady Gaga do her jazz set when she was in Vegas.
That's scary.
Right? So I go online and the tickets are like, $675. Well, I'm not going to do that. And then fly to Vegas, get a hotel room. And then I got to talk someone into going with me. So we're talking a lot of money. And like, how much does it really mean to me? So what I end up doing is I end up waiting. Or like I want to see Hall & Oates, for example, but the Hollywood Bowl when they were there is like $1,200 to go. So I end up waiting, and I'm afraid I'm going to wait and then run out of time. I cannot believe I sequestered myself in here and he's let a dog up.
Of course he did.
And he let up the one that likes to pee on the carpet.
Perfect.
So I'll be scrubbing when this is over.
Well, put him on your lap, that he's not going to bark or pee.
Yeah. So anyway, my point is my bucket list kind of has to also be easy. So like say Lionel Richie is playing somewhere, he's on the road, whatever. If I can't get to it easy with someone, then, I end up not doing it. So that's kind of a drag, but that's just how it is.
But that should be part of your bucket list anyway. Why would you put something on your bucket list that wouldn't be easy, or that wouldn't be
right?
You would put something hard on there.
It's got to be attainable. And then it's got to be attainable, but then also part of the experience and the pleasure of it means that it can't be too hard for me to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it'll be you figuring it out. If you're going with your husband, it'll be you figuring it out.
Yeah.
And he ain't helping.
No, he's not.
Okay, so did you just give away your entire bucket list?
No, I have more.
Okay. Let's hear some places you'd like to go.
Okay, so let's see. So one of the things, oh my God, my friends think this is just ridiculous, but I want to go on one of those Viking Rhine River cruises and sit and go down the Rhine and drink wine and read books and look at the scenery and gossip with a friend. And then every time it stops, I want to get off and go shopping somewhere and buy souvenirs.
That's my husband.
And I want to also maybe, right. Well, I also would maybe want to do it in the winter so that I can get off and go to some of those Christmas markets.
That's what he wants to do.
I'm dying to do that. I'm dying.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, because I'm going to take an extra suitcase with me and fill it with glass balls, because you cannot find glass balls in America for your tree like I want. I want just plain glass balls. If you go to shops here, they're plastic. Everything is plastic now. I want glass balls.
Well, that's because you don't have any cats left.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't have so many cats. All my fancy ornaments, gone, hidden. Boxed away, not hidden, but boxed away. So I have to get mine at Michael's and places like that now.
Well, I want this, and I need to have a good room. I can't be on the bottom of the boat. You know what I mean? I need to be able to have a good room. And my thing, I got a pink Christmas tree a couple of years ago.
I remember that.
And I wanted silver, red, and gold glass balls on it. Just plain. I just wanted it to be those colors. I went everywhere and all I could find were plastic balls, which I'm not doing. I'm not doing plastic balls. So I'm going to have to go like
So
to
what's on your
Germany.
tree? What is on your tree then?
Well, I do have some glass balls, but not very many. So I just put them on there and, with some white lights and some red light, whatever. But I need more balls and they need to be glass. And I'm willing to go on a Viking River cruise down the Rhine to get them. So I don't know when that's going to happen, but that's one of my.
I get it. I
Bucket list
totally
things.
get it. That's fun.
Let's see. Okay, so the other thing I have, and this is below the Viking thing, but this is up there for me. I really want to go to New York and and I don't even know what I would do there, but I want to see the Hamptons. I want to go to Sagamore Hill and see where Theodore Roosevelt lived. I want to do like some American type tourism. There aren't many, I got to be honest, there aren't many places in America that I need to see yet because I've seen a lot of it, but I haven't seen a lot of that part of New York. So that's kind of interesting to me, but I need my glass balls probably before I do that. I would like to go to Vermont.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Let me ask,
Yeah.
when you go to DC or when you went to DC, did you do all the museums like the Smithsonian and all those kind of things?
I've
So
been
you've
there
done
many,
all of
many
that.
times. I've done
Okay.
all of it many times. I don't mind doing it because every time you go, there's something different to look at. And I also like the staples. Like I like at the Smithsonian, the First Ladies exhibit. I love the First Ladies exhibit. Seeing all those inauguration gowns and the china and all that. I like all of that. So
No,
yeah,
I've never
there's.
done any of that. I've never.
Oh.
Yeah, I've only ever been to DC
Oh,
for gigs. I
you've
know,
never.
isn't that crazy?
And the Natural History Museum. You've never seen the Hope Diamond?
No,
Oh my
I've
goodness.
led a very sheltered life.
Okay, the Hope Diamond. And then they also have this giant ruby that's, one of those star ruby. The gems in there are incredible. That never gets old. I love jewelry. So seeing that is just never tiresome for me.
I may have to put that on my bucket list.
You need
it's
to
not there
see
now, but I may have to.
You have to add that because you need to see the Hope Diamond and you need to see all that cool stuff like that. Like in New York at the Tiffany's and seeing that Tiffany diamond, that big yellow diamond, you've seen that, right?
I am telling you, I do nothing. If I haven't already done it once, I'm never going to do it because everything in my life is repetitive. I'm a creature of habit. So if I go to Hawaii, I have to go to the same place, one of the places I've been before. If I go, as you know, I went to Africa, I had to go back to where I went before instead of seeing that 10 million other places to see there. And it's sad because I don't see anything and I don't get out much.
You need to see that. You need to see that Tiffany Canary diamond as well. That's pretty incredible.
And that's in the Tiffany store?
It's at the store in New York. Now, when I was last there, they didn't have it because sometimes they take it on the road. Like they take it to places for it to be seen.
I've been in that store half a dozen times at least, and I never even knew it was there.
It's usually on they've been renovating it now for quite some time. And I don't know when it's going to be done, but it was still being renovated when I was there last month. So, but it's usually right in the front doorway. They have it in a case and, there's a little plaque that tells the story of when they found it and everything and how many carats it is. Yeah.
I had no idea.
So next time you go, you check out the diamond, get yourself a little doodad to remember the trip.
No, I will. I could definitely do that. So I think you started to say something about Vermont.
Oh, do you know the glass company, Simon Pierce? They make like hand-blown glass.
Nope.
Well,
sheltered life, don't forget. So no, I don't.
Well, maybe I just shop more than you. I don't know, but
that might be it.
Well, there's this company, Simon Pierce, and they're out of Vermont, and they make hand-blown glass. Things
balls?
Like
do they make Christmas
I wish
ornaments?
They made balls, but they make a Christmas tree, a glass Christmas tree in various sizes. They make bowls, a vase. They have all sorts of things. But anyway, I would like to go there because you can go to where they make the glass and you can watch them actually make it, like hand, where they blow the glass. I would like to see that because I think it sounds pretty cool. And then I'm sure after you see it, you can have a nice lunch and then go to their shop.
You could have something with maple syrup on it.
Oh, for sure. I have one of their Christmas trees. I got, the smallest one. And what's cool about it is you can get it, and they sell these little light things that you charge up that you can set it on.
Oh,
so that it sends light up. Oh my God. Mine is only like 3 inches high. And it just excites the hell out of me every holiday.
But see, something like that, I have to have in my house all year. I don't think that's a Christmas thing. I think it's just decor. I think it's just decoration, even if it is of a Christmas tree.
Yeah, I have to take it out though, because I have to rotate my stuff because I got so much stuff. Remember, I'm a hoarder, remember? So I gotta rotate my shite. Otherwise, I just started rotating this weekend. I went, oh my God, I got to put summer away. And, I got my Emma Bridgewater pansy bowl. That's got to go. I love her.
Did you get those in the States?
Actually, my mother sent me that as a gift. So she probably ordered it online.
Oh.
But I did order for the Queen's 70th. I did order myself Emma Bridgewater mugs. Oh my God, they're so cute. One with a corgi on it. And then one is about planting trees because she was into trees and stuff. So yeah, I have to move things around. But see, I think that Simon Pierce thing would be really, really fun because I think that Vermont, really beautiful trees, like the whole thing is just going to be great. And you could go there, and then afterwards you could maybe go back to Burlington, which is more of like a town. And you could go out and you can eat nice food there, and they've got a beautiful lake. And
so you've been there?
I've been there once. They have a turtle rescue. And I'll tell you what, if you want to have your heart melt, go see these baby turtles, because there is a kind of turtle that only lives on this lake, Lake Champlain, I believe it is. It's the only place in the world where this turtle is. And because everyone, it doesn't have a normal shell like this. It's flat. And all the rocks there are slate and flat. So its natural defense mechanism is to burrow under these rocks.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah. And because everyone builds house on the lakes, you're taking away where the moms need to lay their eggs. So the moms now make nests closer together, which means they're closer together for raccoons or whatever predator to come eat them. It's like basically now it's like a buffet for all their natural predators to come eat them. So this rescue there, they take the eggs and hatch them, and they keep them there until they're big enough to put back out into the lake. And when you see them, they're like the size of a quarter, these little babies, okay? They're so damn cute. And they have them sequestered in little fish tanks based on like where they are in their growth. Also, some of them they find in the wild, and they might have a bacteria, and they have to clean them off. Okay, there's this guy that works there. He was killing me because I said, why are these ones separate from the other? Why are they in their own tank? And they're like clawing the wall, like, nah. And he goes, oh, they have a bacteria. They have to be washed twice a day. They hate it. And I was just like, oh my God, not they hate it. Like, he's this giant 6 foot, 300-pound guy looking at this little baby turtle going, yeah, they hate to be bathed. I mean, it was just so funny to me. I was like, oh my God, if I had a daughter.
You must have taken pictures of that. You have to send me
I will.
Of those turtles.
I will. They're so cute. They're so cute.
Someone
I know needs to date the turtle guy because it's just so cute.
Okay, but why is that on your bucket list? You've done it. I don't get it.
No, I mean, I would go back. I need to see Simon Pierce, and then I want to go back.
Oh, so have you been to Simon Pierce?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I found out about all this after I had already been once. I found out all after. So now it's like I got to do a redo.
I get it. So you got the tree elsewhere, not from having been there. on the
Yeah,
line,
yeah.
I get it.
I have to redo this was on my, I mean, Vermont was on my bucket list, but now it's a redo. Are you allowed to have a
I
redo?
don't really know, but I do kind of on my list because I have on my list more safaris, more time in Africa. And I've been to Africa twice, but I want to go different places. I've never gone trekking with the gorillas. I doubt I ever will because you literally do trek part of the way. Like apparently you get driven halfway up, then you trek for another hour plus.
Wow.
I don't know that I could do that kind of trekking. Having said that, I think Rwanda is harder than the other place, wherever the other place is, I forgot.
Right, right.
But yes, that would be on my bucket list, to be able to go do other parts of Africa. But again, creature of habit here, I'd still have to go back to the other places too.
But that's okay. I think that means you can modify your bucket list to have a redo or expand on where you've been.
Yes.
In other words, you go to a place that's on your list and then you go, oh my God, that was so great. I have to go back, but I have to add these items that I missed because it's still a bucket list item. You still haven't done it, right? So yeah, we just made that a rule.
Yes, no, I like that. Thank you. I do like that. Have you ever done a cruise?
Once, and it wasn't very good for me because I get seasick, which is why I'm doing a Rhine River cruise because it's not on the sea.
No.
I got really sick.
Ago?
Oh, quite a number of years ago, a long time ago.
Like with your family or friends or with Glenn?
Oh, actually it's twice. The last one I did was in 2017 when Glenn was playing with Joe Bonamassa with Black Country. And
so it was one of those cruises. A
music cruise. And I did not get sick on that because I wore those motion bracelets.
But I get sick if I even think that somebody I know has been on a roller coaster. I get sick if I'm driving a car and somebody's in the backseat looking at their phone, I get sick. I mean, everything makes me sick. However, and when I went on a cruise, I actually took the bracelets, I took scopolamine pads, I took everything and didn't need it at all because the boat's so big, it doesn't like jiggle.
Well, here's the other thing. The higher up in the boat you are, if you have a high room, you're good. When you're low, because let me tell you, that's where all the motion is below. Oh. And so we had a high room, thank goodness. Now we had to go, one day we had to walk down to the bottom of the boat to come up on the other side for them to get to a stage. And oh my God, it was like this. I was like, holy
I can't even watch you do that.
Yeah. So, but those bracelets do work. And also it helps to have a high room.
Yeah, I didn't wear any of that. But so we never wanted to go on a cruise because we always imagined it to be old people. I mean, we're old people now, but for years, it just wasn't even an issue not going. And I remember for years, Wendy tried to get us to go. And then we went to Venice for our first time like 6 years ago. Neither of us had ever been there. And we had the best time. And then, so we decided that next summer we wanted to do Venice again, creature of habit, and throw in Rome and maybe do Sicily, do a whole like kind of Italian thing. And then Wendy said, every place you're naming is the same places we just did on a cruise. And it's so nice because you hang up your clothes one time, no airports, no luggage, you just go have a great day in Venice, go have a great day here, and then go have a great day there. And then you wake up in another place. And so I thought about it and it made sense. Again, I wasn't anxiously booking it because I thought I'd be sick the whole time.
Right.
We had the best time ever. No stress, no packing, no thinking, nothing. It was just.
I have a girlfriend. She and her husband have been doing the cruises for years. They love them. That's what they do for their vacations. They swear by them. I had never thought about it before because my thing was, it's not about the old people. It's about feeling trapped, like trapped. I can't get off of here. Like that.
But you get off every day.
Right. You can get off though. That's That's the thing. So,
Yeah.
so
You should put
I,
that on your bucket list. You should, because it's more fun than you think.
I would have to, I don't know, I would have to go with someone other than Glenn. Like I'm saying, Glenn, I'm not going to get to go, which is like, I've already got a girlfriend in line who said she would do the Rhine River cruise with me, but she probably, I think she wants to be older and I'm ready to go now. She's like, well, put that on our list for we're like 70 or 72. And I'm like, listen, I realize that's coming up, but
But not soon
I
enough.
still
It's
have a
not
little
happening this
time.
year.
Right, exactly. So,
No,
but
it's
yeah,
definitely something to, even if it's just a little one, even, and you know what? I've never wanted to go to Alaska because I've never been, but now I think I want to do a cruise to Alaska.
yeah, my friend has done many of those and she really likes them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Yeah.
need to meet your friend.
Yeah, she and her husband go out. They're going like to the Mediterranean or Greece or something to do a cruise, probably like tomorrow. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
That's how
really?
they are. Yeah.
Wow, good for them. But I don't know that the only thing I have on my bucket list besides more safari stuff is I would like to have all of my family. My son that lives in London, James, is having a baby in January. And as you know, I have 4 other grandkids. And we've all spent time together. But now that they're having a baby, I would like to do something with everybody, either on a boat, or in Africa, so on a Jeep or on a boat. But I would like to take one of my favorite things, like those 2 things, and do them with everybody.
Well, that's
And
nice.
that's my bucket list. That really is it.
That's nice because when you get to share something that you like with someone, like it makes you feel good. I took my niece for her college graduation to New York for a long weekend. And it was so fun because I got to drag her around and show her all the places that I like that she's not seen before, like the Museum of Modern Art, for example, or she'd never been to Times Square, and lots of fun restaurants and Central Park. I mean, taking someone to see things like that is really a whole lot of fun. And that's something that I would like to do with her again, maybe going to London or just someplace that I really, really like. And, and it's fun to have a willing participant who will let you drag them around. Because I like to be in control and bossy and drag them around. And she never argues, she's into it.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. It's like I went to Africa in 2017 and it had the best time. It was life-changing. It was just the most amazing experience. But it was that much more fun to be able to drag Terry there and him to be able to see what I've been going on about. And it became a life-changing experience for him. So it was awesome to just be able to turn him on to something that was so powerfully amazing to me.
Yeah, it's such a good feeling. You know what I mean? It's such a good feeling when you can do something like that.
Love it.
I love it too. Do you have anything on your bucket list that's more like local, like in LA?
No, I don't really think that there's I don't really think there's anything. I don't think there's anybody that I really want to see. I have seen Barbara Streisand before, and I did love it. But I don't really think that there's anything.
Because I have a local thing, which is there's a resort down here by us called Terranea.
Yeah, and I saw your doggy.
Oh yeah, he's finally up here sitting next to me. So we used to go there a lot for lunch, before COVID, and we haven't gone a lot lately because I don't like the menu as much anymore in any of the restaurants. They're not as much vegan or vegetarian friendly, and that is a drag for me. I just don't like it. And also, here's my other thing. Salad to me implies lettuce and or some other vegetables or fruit. It doesn't imply meat. So don't call it a salmon salad and then I say I want to order it with no meat and you charge me $38 for it. Have the salad be a price and the meat
And
is
then
extra.
add your salmon, add your
That's right.
whatever it is. I'm with
That
you.
kind of stuff really irritates the hell out of me. That being said, I love Terranea because of its beauty, because of the view. The people who work there are all very, very nice. And they make great coffee. Well, here's the other thing. Before COVID, they did have a buffet. And there was lots to choose from if you don't eat meat on the buffet. But obviously, they can't do that anymore.
They can. And most places have brought back a buffet.
Well,
Maybe they have.
Maybe they have, and I'm just out of touch. However, that being said, the cool thing is they knew we didn't eat meat, so they would charge us the kids' price on the buffet because our buffet is kind of expensive because they knew Glenn and I were only ever going to eat some salad, whatever. Anyway, it's just a beautiful place to be. And so what is on my bucket list is I want to go there for a day without my husband and either by myself or with a girlfriend and spend the day there because they have a spa that has its own pool on the cliff. So you're overlooking the ocean and nobody else can go there unless you're going to the spa. So I want to have a spa day there, get a massage, get a facial, lay by that pool, read, drink on juices or whatever the hell else, dip in that pool. I want to, and I don't have to leave until I feel like it. And even though that's just down the road and I should be able to make that happen, it just hasn't come up. Now, the other thing that happened with COVID is they closed the spa to only people who were staying at the hotel because you used to be able to do that for the day. I don't know if that's changed, but I'm just saying in general, that is on my list as a thing to do.
That's very cool. I like that.
And I can make that happen once I can figure out what's going on over there. I just have to get off my backside and do it, But I want to do that.
I want to go there. I may add that on my list and go with you.
It's really beautiful there too. I mean, at certain times of year, you can see whales, you can see, the ocean and everything. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful there. Makes me want to go I might go get a room there right now.
Well, I was just going to say, you could always just, if you have to
I need to go
get
a room. Yeah, I'm just going to go get a room.
See, that night away is on my bucket list every week. No, it's nice to kind of get away on your own. Even without a girlfriend, just to get away, not have
just to get away.
You have to answer to. You don't have to worry about what somebody else wants to eat or what time, they want lights out or what time, whatever. It's just nice to be able to.
And the other thing is they did close the bar, and I don't know if that's open yet, but they had a wine list where if you picked certain wines, they would donate, plant a tree. Like if you drink this wine, they plant a tree. Oh. So they have some nice things up there. I just like it. I just have to get back into it.
I've heard nothing but great things about it there.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've not been.
Well, because it's kind of far away for you. Mm-hmm. That's why.
But it's just, I'm going to do that. So what's closer, for example, LAX, for example, that or Laguna?
Oh, you mean for an airport like Orange? Or you mean going to the
driving
beach?
From LAX, it just puts it in just the perspective for me. What do you get to first?
You get to me.
Costa Mesa? That's what I mean, Costa Mesa? Or
if you're driving from LAX, you get to me before you get to either of those two things.
But then
you get to me first at Terranea, and then you still have to drive probably another 45 minutes to Costa Mesa. And then you've got to drive beyond that to get to Laguna. So
Southern California, my geography sucks anyway, but my Southern California, I don't know why, I've just never been able to get it. I know San Diego's way down there. That's all I know.
Yeah. San Diego's probably 2 hours away from me.
That's not that far.
Yeah, but I have no reason to go there.
No, I get it, but I just always think of it as being so far.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else on there? On your list?
let's see, my Rhine River cruise. Let me see. I wrote some things down, but I might have already talked about them all. A redo. If we're going to talk about redos, I really want to redo Paris because even though I was just there,
Because Glenn was sick.
Glenn was sick and I was only there for about 3 or 4 days. And I really need to redo that it was raining when I went to the Eiffel Tower. And I'm sorry, I know that's a touristy thing, but I want to go back.
No, I get it.
I want to go back.
I've even done that.
I want to go back. Sorry. And I just need to go back to Paris. I think everybody needs to go back to Paris.
Yeah, that should be on everybody's bucket list.
That should be on everyone's list. So yeah, that's on mine for sure.
And when does Glenn go back on the road?
December. He has a UK tour starting December 3rd. And it ends, 3rd through the 15th.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice little break for you.
Nice little break from happy birthday to me.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think that we'll come up with another topic for our next chat.
Okay. This was good. I like this bucket list stuff.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should be thinking of more bucket list things and have a part 2 bucket list chat someday.
Part 2 bucket list. Yes.
Yeah. We'll have 12 parts. Most people, I think, probably have 2 or 3 things in their bucket list. We'll find out each of us, especially you, has 27 things in theirs.
Well, I'm sure you have more in your bucket list, Gloria. I just blabbed about mine the whole time.
No, that was really pretty much it. A whole big family thing. I'm so simple.
Yeah, but that'll be fun.
Yes, it will be.
I think you should do it on a boat.
Me too, going to Africa. Going to Africa. Oh my God, going to Alaska.
I think you should do it on a boat.
Going to Alaska and seeing the bears. That's animal. So it's kind of like, be like a safari boat.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. That would be good.
Okay. Well, I think I'm done.
Okay, I think I'm done. I'm going to go see if there's any pee that I need to mop up.
There will be. I'm sure there is.
I'm sure there is because he's a male dog.
And that's what they do. That's their job.
And that's what they like to do. It's cool. That's their job, is marking the territory of the home that they've lived in for 11 years, because heaven forbid somebody else come along.
And they know it's something their mama likes to do. Clean it up.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to go find some food. I am so hungry.
All right. Well, enjoy your rest of your afternoon and have some good food.
And I will talk to you later.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.